Hello, Sir Joey. Good morning. Today we are going to report the fire accident in the Philippines and recommended prevention for fire accident. We are the group 2 and the chosen fire accident is the one that occurs in the Star City.
That's non-outcome. Fire burned down up to 90% of the Star City complex, including the Manila Broadcasting Company offices. And the Aliw Theater property damage about to 1 billion pesos. In US dollar is 19.3 million.
What Star City's amusement park offers a wide variety of rides for the whole family. Aside from kiddie rides, the park also offers family rides like Egyptian spinning coaster, giant star wheel, Grand Crossel Telecombat, Wacky Worm, Red Baron, Magic Forest, Dragon Express Annex Crossel, and Happy Swing. When But what it seems to be fun and adventure, the endless season of fun in the Star City has been devoured by a fire that struck midnight of Wednesday, October 2. The blaze started just after midnight in the park stockroom. It quickly spread to the rest of the area, partially destroyed the radio and television studio of Manila Broadcasting Company, which is also located in the same compound. The roof of one attraction, Snow World, collapsed while the park theater was completely ruined. Where it is located in the reclaimed area of the Cultural Center of the Philippines complex, part of Bay City. The facility is owned by the Stars Park Corporation, subsidiary of Elizalde Holdings Corporation, the holding company of the FGE Group of Companies.
Why? On December 27, 2019, the BFP spokesperson identified the cause as electrical fire due to overheating of one of the light ballots from a game booth located at Star City ground floor, and arson has been ruled out as one of cause of fire. How? Around 80% of Star City was destroyed by the fire, and as per management, the fire caused 1 billion worth of damage. The management announced that it would engage in a year-long rehabilitation effort, including the importation of new rides and the reconstruction of the park until the Star City is reopened by October 2020, but as of May 2021, the complex is currently redeveloped. Oh, Star City, owned by Star Parks Corporation, SPC, a subsidiary of Elizalde Holdings Corporation, EHC. The owner of SPC and EHC was Spanish Filipino businessman Frank Elizalde, the husband of the Philippines' first prima ballerina Lisa Macuya Elizalde. The mostly affected by this incident, aside from the owner, was the employee. Some of them were tenured in the company.
Prevention for fire accidents. 5 common causes of fire incidents and ways how to prevent them. First, electrical wiring. Iwasan natin yung maraming pagsaksak. Second, electrical appliances and devices. Yung overcharging natin. Third, cooking equipment. Bantayan natin. Fourth, lighted cigarette butt. Yung pagtatapunan natin, iwasan natin idikit sa mga flammable. Fifth, flammable substances and chemicals. Ilayo natin sa mga madaling masunog.
Good fire safety practice that you should follow includes keeping your workplace tidy and having a good standard of housekeeping. Panatiliin nating malinis at maligpit ang ating lugar na pinagtatrabahuan. Regularly removing combustible waste including accumulation of dust. Regular nating alisin ang mga madaling masunog na mga basura at alikabok. Keeping ignition sources away from combustible material or flammable liquids and gases. Ilayo natin ang mga bagay tulad ng lighter at gas sa mga madaling masunog na mga bagay. Keeping use of flammable liquids to a minimum and closing containers when not in use. Dapat nating panatilihin na nakasara ang mga tangke ng gas kung hindi natin ginagamit para maiwasan ang sunog.
Emergency plan. You need to be prepared for an emergency such as a fire kasi hindi ang maiwasan yun and consider yan as a hazard sa atin. And it should also describe responsibilities of key employees and what they need to do. Yung mga familiar sa place or workplace na nandun, kailangan alam din nila kung anong gagawin nila in case na may mangyaring fire. And yung emergency plan is dapat na planado and pag-usapan ng maayos at ano, na try nilang gawin sa drill para mas mapadali in case of my fire. Importante ang emergency planning ah sa ating lahat kasi in case of may hazard na nangyari sa isang lugar, ma-assure natin ang ating safety which is good side sa atin and kailangan din hindi lang plan, kailangan gawin din ng drill para kung sakaling may mangyaring di nasad, kaya natin i-execute. Hindi lang puro plan, but put it into actions din.
Fire alarms and detectors. You need to provide a method for detecting a fire quickly and raising the alarm para ma-alarma yung mga tao kung may sunog na nagaganap. The warning system, when it has been set off from any point, it should be clearly heard throughout the premises. Dapat malinaw yung maririnig ng mga tao. It should be provide enough warning for people to evacuate the building safely. Additionally, you have to provide clear instructions or notices showing people how to operate the warning system and how to respond to it. Dapat daw mag-provide ng clear instructions or notices na maipapakita sa mga tao kung paano mag-operate ng mga warning system or kung paano mag-respond. It is important all fire safety measures are maintained and regularly tested. You should test your fire alarms weekly. Dapat daw tinetest mo yung fire alarms mo weekly.
Escape routes. All routes must be easily identifiable, with instructions about the means of escape displayed. You also need to provide instructions and training for your employees on how to escape in the event of an emergency. Dapat daw identifiable para easy to escape. Tsaka dapat may drill yung mga employees para mas madali nating ma-execute kapag may emergency. You need to ensure that there are enough exits through the building and that they are in the right places. This will allow you to guarantee that in the event of a fire, and if anywhere in the building, there's at least one free route available. Dapat nakasigurado daw na may sapat na exits para sa isang building para may paglalabasan kayong employees or workers sa building in case of emergency.
The type and size of exits will depend on the number of people likely to use them. In the event of an evacuation, escape routes must be delicately illuminated and free of the obstacles. You should do daily checks to ensure. Dapat yung mga fire exit or yung mga lalabasan na emergency dapat malawak para in case of emergency na may mangyaring sunog, hindi sila magsiksikan sa isang maliit na door.
Fire extinguishers. Any fire needs oxygen, fuel, and heat. Different fire extinguishers will remove one of these elements to stop it. When deciding ways of fighting fires, you need to decide on the type of fire extinguishers and where they should be located. This will guarantee that they are suitable for the types of fire that occur and sufficient capacity for the fire risk at the premises. They should be located at obvious places and you should highlight their location. Fire extinguishers should be close to fire hazards, and you need to make sure that people can access them without being exposed to any risks. People that are likely to use fire extinguishers should receive training on how to use them. You need to ensure that fire extinguishers are serviced annually.
Uh, Thank you guys for the report today. I really appreciate it, and that's all. These are the credited sources in which we put in our report for today.